What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Tayana's World. I am under the weather right now, as you could tell, but I wanted to make a video about Love Island, the first person eliminated, and just like what's going on right now. I don't want to talk about every single episode of Love Island, like make a different video for every episode since they are every night, and there's Spurs games going on almost every night, every other night. So I don't want to make a video about every single episode. I think I'm just going to try to do like maybe every elimination or every time something big happens. So right now, for one, my clients are Anaya. I love Anaya. I like Trinity and Bryce together, honestly. I know people kind of are like, what is she doing with him? Like, it's literally like Shelly and what's his name? I can't remember his name. Austin from last season. But I actually think they give, like, honestly, a friendship couple. They do. They give really cute friend vibes. But I don't know how long it's going to last until someone comes in that she actually likes, I think, or that he actually likes. He'll dump her quick. But for now, I think it's just a safe option. But I do like them together. And then I also like Kada. And, you know, a bunch of stuff was coming out about her, how she, like, used to run fades on these girls. And honestly, I'm okay with that, especially when the mom came out and said that because they called her a slur. To me, do what you gotta do. That's just me. I like them. B, I like her sometimes. Like, sometimes it's like, I don't like her. And then sometimes it's like, oh, no, I like her. Especially when she talked about being more in her femininity with Gabriel and not really getting to do that a lot. As someone who was really heavily in sports, I felt like I was so tomboyish all the time that I really just wanted to be girly with like the men or the boys that I was with. And so I understand her completely on that, especially coming from a Black and Mexican household where we also weren't really allowed to cry. You know, they do the, you want me to give you something to cry for? You know, that kind of stuff. Like, it was, you know, I've never seen my mom cry. I've never seen my dad cry. Like, it's, no one cries. So on, not this latest episode, but the episode before, we have a recoupling, and the bombshell, Corbin, he gets to choose first, which really upset me, and he chose Kenzie, which I thought was upsetting because I felt like Kenzie was going to choose Sean. I know she said she wasn't, but I feel like that's a lie because she kept telling everyone, my first is Sean, then Corbin, and then Gabriel. So it just was like, why would you all of a sudden choose, you know, Corbin? But I felt bad for him, and I know, like, some people are like, he's not on the show to be genuine. He's not there to find love. You know, they're all there to get famous. But I'm someone who, I take the show like, okay, they're there to find love. Even though I know they're not. Some of them are not. I know some people have, like, other intentions. But I take the show like that. And then I also am a really, really deep empath. And so when someone is genuinely presenting to me, then I feel bad when they get voted off. And he seemed very genuine and very happy to be there and just happy to have fun and find someone that he loves. And when he said the, you know, upside to this experience was hearing everything that they had to say about each other and that he hoped one day someone says those things about him, that made me feel so bad. I really started tearing up because I felt like he really just wanted to find someone to love him. And I know people say don't go on the show with kids. I do get that. These young girls, he's already 29 also. These girls are like 22. They don't want to be a stepmom, and I get it. But also he just wanted to put himself out there, and maybe he thought where he was, he wasn't having luck with girls. And so maybe he thought like, well, if I try this and put myself out there, then I'll have luck. And especially since the mayor went online and was like basically chastising him for going on a reality show, and I hate the mayor going on a reality show. It sucks. Like, he goes home basically and kind of lost his job. But I did peep that she said that he was eliminated from the villa, and she usually says the island. So maybe he's still there. Maybe he's gonna come back and cause some more. Maybe he's gonna come back as a bombshell. But also, from what I've seen, I haven't seen him post anything on socials, so we don't know yet. Like, it seems like he might still be there. We don't know. Just hoping. Wishful thinking. I really wanted Corbin to go home, actually, because he was being such a player, asking Kinsey for a kiss and using the same lines on them, and Kata as well. And then with Anaya, he seemed very uninterested in her. And I'm not saying like that they have to be interested in everybody, but he seemed just very off with her, and I didn't like that to begin with. And then he was saying stuff about like about Kinsey's eyes and all that, and it's kind of like, because I think they get to watch the previous episodes before they go in there, so I feel like that was really targeted and strategic, because we literally heard Zach say something about how her eyes were piercing, but like in a bad way, right? And so I feel like he used that to his advantage, and his ex-girlfriend came online and said that he doesn't even like black girls or white girls. So I don't really know what he's doing, but he seems like a player, and it kind of seemed like he got caught, and maybe he's just used to doing that all the time. So he's like, oh wait, I'm on the show, and I can't say the same thing to every girl I'm with, because these girls are with each other every single day. They're gonna talk to each other and tell each other everything. And so I feel like he kind of got caught off guard and was like, oh, you know what, yeah, my bad, I shouldn't have did that, I'm sorry. Kata didn't fall for it, but Kinsey did, and I think Melanie would have fell for it too if he would have picked her. I think she really wanted to be picked by him. She wouldn't have picked Sincere. Like, if he picked her, she would have been good with that. If Corbin picked her. And then everyone else just picks the same couple, which, you know, it's the same. Gabriel, I kind of want him off my screen. It just seems like he's there to make out, sleep with someone, and that's it. I know he barely speaks English, so some people were saying, like, maybe that's why he doesn't get that much time, because his English is not that good. I don't mind. Maybe it's because I live in the Valley, but like, a lot of people talk like that, and it's not hard to understand him. Maybe the producers are thinking other people might have a hard time understanding him, but I feel like it's very easy, even without the captions and everything. But maybe it's just because where I live. And B, when she got angry with Melanie, not angry, but when she got upset that Melanie was not letting them, you know, talk to the new bombshell Corbin, it was a little, how do I say, like, mean the way she approached it, I guess. But also Melanie, I feel like she took it like really hard for some reason. But also, as someone who cries when I want to slap someone, I understand her, because I will start crying when I get really angry, and it's because I literally am trying to regulate my emotions because I really want to slap you. So as that, I understand, and it's good for her for walking away. They ended up making up anyway, and they had a really good talk about being feminine, and Melanie was telling B how she is so you know, athletic, and they could just want to be like that. You could actually do things with guys and like work out and hang out, and B talks about like that's cool, but they also sometimes see me just like as one of the guys, and I can't really be soft or feminine with them. So I sympathize with her for that, and then they're happy now, so I think that's good for them. But I want B to explore. I want her to get away from Gabriel, because Gabriel is just, I don't know, I feel like he's just there to make out, if that makes sense. And I want him to explore. I want her to explore more things, because I think there's other people for her. So hopefully, the bombshells are coming out pretty quick. Sean was only in there for like, what, a week? And a bombshell came like the first day and took B away from him. So I think, or the second day and took B away from him. So I really just want her to explore with other bombshells. I like Kinsey right now. I think she's going to go for these new bombshells that just came in. It's Soul, Jen, and Caleb? I think Caleb. He's a white country boy from North Carolina. I see people saying they need to check his socials. Where was he on January 6th? I agree, we need to know that, because he's coming into a cast of like diverse cast. And so, you know, I would kind of side-eye him coming from North Carolina, the South, being like very We just need to know what type of time he's on. But I think he made out with Kata. I think he made out with Melanie. He loved Kinsey, of course. And I think Kinsey is going to run straight to him from Corbin, which I like, because I think they were saying she's been waiting for a country boy this whole time. And so I think she should leave Corbin. I wanted Corbin to leave as a bombshell. I think that would be the first time that happened. If it is, I would have been so happy, because I think he just should have been gone. And we have a vote tomorrow night, so I am probably going to vote Caleb with Kinsey. I think they'd be great. They probably already like each other. And Soul with Sincere. It's a little messy, I know, but I don't want to put them with Anaya put them with KC, because I don't want Anaya to not like lose KC, but I want her to be happy. Like, I feel like she's not exploring because the men aren't showing that much interest in her, so she's like, I'm just gonna stay with this man right here. And she, like, I don't think the bombshells right now are going for them. Maybe Soul might be going for KC, but I think she will go for Sincere, and then Melanie will like crash out. I don't know how good that's gonna be, but I feel like she's gonna crash out. And then Jen, I don't remember who to put Jen with. Maybe what's his name, the white guy, Bryce. But I also like Trinity and Bryce together, so I can't feel her. I don't know, maybe she will go for Casey. I can't really feel where she's going. So I guess I'll have to wait and see, and then vote them together. I don't know if the vote's tonight or tomorrow night, but everyone's so upset because of a face that Corbin made when Anaya was like filling him up, trying to find if it was KC, and he was like looking away from her. He looked so disgusted, and eliminated, booted. I want him out. I just don't like, I don't know, I don't like him. There's something about him, I don't like him at all. I don't know. There's something that's giving like grifter. I don't know. I don't think he likes Kinsey, really. I think he chose her as a safe pick. And I also don't like the way he did that to Anaya. Because to me, that's like, why are you acting like that? Like, you know, on the show, everyone's going to be touching each other, feeling each other, trying to, kissing each other, you know? So it just rubbed me the wrong way. And then also when Casey made Anaya upset because they said, how are you guys feeling? And he said, blessed. After kissing the new bombshells, you feel blessed to have kissed them? Crazy. When she got mad, I felt it. Because honestly, I probably would have got mad too. Because what do you mean you feel blessed? And he did have the most red on him. Like, he had red all over his body. Everyone else had like little marks of red, you know, touches of red. His like whole chest was red. So I don't like that, but I like that B called him out and was like, wrong answer, because what do you mean? Editing me here, I forgot to mention a couple of things. Two things. I forgot to mention, one, that when Melanie was making out with, or kissing, trying to find her couple, she finds Sincere, and then she goes, is there anyone else? And she kisses Corbin, who's the last one left, and then she's like, I don't know, let me see. And then she goes back to Sincere, back to Corbin, like she's going back and forth. And Corbin points out, like, she felt Sincere's bun, so she knew it was him, and she still was kissing him, Corbin. And so I feel like that's gonna cause a big problem with Sincere. He's not gonna like that at all. And also when the new bombshell came in, she was really like going crazy about it. Some people said it was because she was happy for Kinsey because they were just talking about it, but I don't know, because at the end when they're trying to look at him, they even tell him, Trinity tells her to scoot back again. Like, can you scoot back so we see him, because they can't see. So, I don't know. It's just so much. It's so much. So, that is the update so far on what's going on Love Island. Hopefully I don't sound crazy, because my voice is like really hoarse, and I feel like I have to talk a little deeper to keep me from like coughing. And my nose is really stopped up, and I'm in my pajamas just trying to be, you know, relaxed, no makeup on. But I really want to just talk about that because I need to get it off my mind. And I love Love Island. And so who are you guys going to couple the new bombshells up with? It's Caleb, Jen, and Soul. So comment down below who you guys are gonna vote to couple them up with. Are we all collectively trying to make Melanie crash out? I kind of don't want to, but then I don't know. I feel like she could be with someone else. I think both of them are toxic, Sincere and Melanie. So I feel like both of them would crash out at any given moment. So I don't know if we really want to tap on that or not. But leave your comments down below, like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.